God has given you a calling and a purpose. Acts 13:36 says this, for David, after he had served the purpose of God in his own generation, fell asleep. I love this. After he had served the purpose of God in his own generation. Can I just tell you right now that your calling is bigger than you? Like the purpose of God and the plans of God on your life are bigger than you. The Bible says this, that after David had served the purpose of God in his generation, I want us to be a church that can get to heaven one day and say, I have served the purpose of God for my generation. I have lived my calling. I have done what I did what God had called me to do. Your calling is bigger than you. And you could have been born at any other time in history. You could have been born in any other city. You could have been born in any other state, in any other country, but you were born right here and right now in this time. And it's not by accident and it's not by chance. It's because God saw a problem and he needed a solution, so he sent you. We are not here to complain about what's going on in the world around us. We're here to change the world that's going around us. We're here to make an impact on the world that's around us. We're here to make a difference on the world that's around us. And God has put you here in such a time, in such a place, because he knows that you are here and called to make a difference. It's easy for us to see the calling in others. But so many times it's hard to see the calling in ourselves. It's easy to see the gifting and the calling, and sometimes we walk in and we go, man, I know that they're called. I know that they have a purpose. I know that God has a plan for their life. But when we look in the mirror, we don't see it in ourselves. We don't see the call of God on our lives. And I'll just tell you that God has a calling and God has a purpose for your life. And I want you to know, as your pastor, I want everyone in here that's hearing me right now to know that God has such a call and such a purpose, and it's so much bigger than what you're currently seeing. The purpose of God on your life is bigger than you think it is. The plans that God has on your life is bigger than you think they are. Now, just quick, I'm going to count to 3, and when I hit 3 in Sulphur Springs or online or in this room right here, I want you to do me a favor. I want everybody just to yell out the month and the day that you were born, okay? You got this? The month and the day that you were born. On the count of 3, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday. This is my birthday to all of you with love. Happy birthday. Wow, thank you. See, nobody goes, well, I'm not sure. I don't know. I have to think about it. I need to call my mom. Like I got to I don't know when I was born. Like everybody knows when they were born. Right? You know the day, you may know the hour that you were born. And nobody questions that, but I have this feeling that if I did the same thing and said, hey, everybody on the count of 3, yell out your purpose, I think it would get pretty quiet. And Mark Twain said this, the 2 greatest days in your life are the day that you were born and the day that you discover why you were born. And the truth is that there is a reason that you're born. There's a calling on your life. There's a purpose on your life. And I'll just say that as your pastor, I want you to be able to yell out. Like if somebody asks you, I would love for you to be able to yell out. Like I can yell the why just as quickly as I can yell the when. Like I know exactly why I'm here. I know exactly what I'm called to. I know exactly the purpose on my life.